Hello everybody, and welcome to this quick best of 5. My name is Udamon, bringing you a healer DPS matchup versus a range and a melee DPS. Alright, I feel like the blue team is definitely going to want to try and out-sustain, make the fights last as long as possible, get as many spell rotations off as possible, so they can output the DPS, which the red team does not have the sustain healing to deal with, while not getting overly burst and dead before they could deal any real damage. Alright, we're going in here. A quick rush land on the Rook, but he's got the double space tech, but unfortunate miss on the Pearl. Pearl didn't get the efficiency on her double silence there, had to use the counter to negate an attack. Taya already very low, but still deciding to go in and make a lot of pressure, because that's what you got to do with a double DPS composition. Rook trying to be as much of a pain as possible, big distraction. Ooh, a lot of damage coming in with that armor break, comboed with all the damage that Taya is outputting. Ooh, can he last? No, Pearl's not going to get there fast enough to deliver a heal. Can Pearl pick it up in a 1v2? It's definitely doable. She has the meter and the health advantage. Ooh, good counter, you know, let him believe it's coming as long as possible. Ooh, a lot of DPS. She looking like pretty good so far for the Pearl, but the armor break, and oh, they're not going to fall for the counter. A little bit preemptive, and she is left without a defensive mechanism, getting burst down to a 5th HP. Gets the LT off, but Taya's last boomerang just managing to clip the Pearl and finish her off round 1 for the red team. Taya really pulled it through together there. Like 20 seconds through, she was almost 50% HP, but she managed to keep that pressure up and stay as far away as possible while constantly dealing damage and bursting down that Beast Hunter. Very good job on her part. Alright, as far as BattleRites goes, double invis tech on the Beast Hunter. We'll see how that pays off. Again, definitely feels like he wants to be as dodgy in these fights as possible and last as long as possible. Space already down from the Pearl. Oh, he's around a corner. Cannot get those heals on that Beast Hunter. Ooh, knockback on the Pearl. Gonna dodge that trance from Rook. Taya going in for the aggressive, but a little bit of mispositioning here maybe. Rook got that mid orb, got it in the end, but Taya taking some. No, not too bad. She did pretty well for being on a solo position. Ooh, Rook. Already a 3rd HP, getting hit by some good silences. The in-cap on the Beast Hunter, getting some easy damage for the Taya. She gets her ulti off, but ooh, gets hit by the root trap on the Beastmaster. Gets in-capped. Oh, very aggressive play pulls off for this Beastmaster, in-capping and stunning that Taya right out of her ulti. Ooh, the trigger on that Rook is going to lead to a lot of damage output, and Beastmaster again in very precarious position in the middle of 2 enemies. Oh, the trigger counter on the Rook. He's going to live. Oh, the X-Strike narrowly dodged with the black space jump. Oh, it can't. Pearl thought the target was going to be on her and didn't have the heals. Couldn't save the Beastmaster. And again, in a 1v2 scenario, she has even more health advantage this time. Will she pull it off? Conscious dodge. It gets harder when it's a 1v2, even if you got the advantage, because it's hard to focus on dodging and hitting spells from 2 different origins. Ooh, the dodge on the ulti, the double ulti is going to definitely lead to a lot of damage. She manages to sustain a little bit with the knockback and the heals, but unfortunately with Taya and 100 boomerangs coming from behind and a Rook punching you in the face, there's not much hope. Second round going the red team's way. Final match point for red team. The sustain strategy is definitely what they're leaning towards. It's just not paying off. Like, there's such periods of such bursts when the armor break gets off and the X-Strike from the Taya comes out, and as soon as the Beastmaster gets to like 25% HP, 30% HP, he can no longer afford to risk any more HP to be a damage threat. So I think he teched in a lot, he's teched a lot into that invis, and he doesn't have a lot of other answers right now. But we'll see. Again, the bubble from Pearl, clearly going a very defensive strategy. Taya picking up some defensive skill, BattleRites herself. Alright, no damage done so far. Pearl's gonna get, quick burst, already max heal, HP loss. Gonna heal up, get those charges, efficiency up. Hits the Rook in mid-rush, good, very well done. Unfortunately, Rook's Berserk will be triggered. Oh, he's missing some right clicks with some Pearls, keeping this Rook's efficiency at a minimum, making sure he uses his spells and wastes the cast time and dodges it for 0 effectiveness. Oh, early ult on the Rook, not going to get much damage off. Taya coming in, but she gets silenced from the Pearl from behind, is not going to offer as much DPS as she wanted to in that very critical moment. Taya losing a lot of HP. Oh, the steady shot from the Beastmaster finishing off the Taya, and we're back to a 1v2 for the blue team. Oh, it feels like this could be the first round. It's so hard to sustain a 1v2 in any situation, and yes, they're going to finish it off. First round for the blue team. Yeah, that's I think that was a good example of balancing out the heals and the CC and damage. Pearl, as soon as the Taya went in, didn't run after to heal the Beastmaster right away, got that silence off, so the Taya was not able to throw in a Rin Strike or any spells for a bit, allowing him to survive just that much longer for Pearl to come in and heal him up. Very well played. In this, it seems, BattleRite situation. We're finally done with the invis text for the Beastmaster, but I don't think he had a choice in that part of the tree. And Pearl, still taking a little time going. She decided to go with the Aegis ability. That's a standard ability. Take 20% less damage when below 30% HP. Maybe if she finds herself in a 1v2, she's thinking she'll have a better chance that way. Or, when they're both at 30% HP, she'll be a little bit safer as a target. Ooh, Taya. Already lost max HP and 66% HP. A Beastmaster going in, aggressive, a little bit separated from the Pearl maybe, taking some damage, but the bubble shield is there. Taya on the back lines trying to chase after the Beastmaster, get that burst off fast enough. Oh, the Pearl silence is going to trigger the trance. Very low Beastmaster. Taya charging in, but the invis gets him out just in time. Pearl trying to get some DPS on, take on the front line, get some pressure off of his teammate. The counter trance stance, classic BLC maneuver. Pearl, Taya making a little bit of a mistake, I think, going in super aggressive. He didn't know that Rook was doing so bad. They both lose a lot of HP, and I think blue team's got the advantage here. Neither of the red team players have enough HP to offer out the pressure. Rook comes in, but he gets the quick counter and the finish on the Taya. And again, it's a 2v1, and it's definitely feels like it's going to go the way of the blue team, and there it goes. Nice little comeback from the blue team, managing to pick up their straps from the first 2 losses and pick up some more sustained BattleRites and finish the job. They're going to go into a final match here, round, and it could be anyone's game at this point. The blue team, their sustained strategy, Rook has gone very aggressive. Taya herself has gone very defensive, even the defensive opt on her ulti tech. And we're going into a final round here. And let's see if blue team can manage to the big comeback, the dream. Initiation on the Pearl. Going very poorly. Missed times her trance, and her space is taking a lot of damage. Rook also taking quite a bite of damage himself in the trade. Double dodge on the X strike, very well done. If that landed on both of them, they would have been in a 50% and been in a very bad position, not able to offer up any of the pressure. We're splitting off into a quick. We're trying to focus down the Taya, the blue team. Gets the ulti off. Nice. I feel like this is a finisher right here for the Pearl. Gets the guaranteed left click on the Taya as she falls down. And I feel like blue team have done it. Yes, Rook's given up. They managed to pull it through. Taya just could not handle the counter pressure that the Beast Hunter was laying out, and not able to use any of her sustain abilities effectively, and blue team managed to pull it off. Very well played. It was a great match. Good comeback. See you next time. Thanks for joining me. My name is Udamon.